40 bull pairs of socks and have them hanging out on the line. I can starch and iron 2 dozen shirts before you can count from 1 to 9. I can scoop up a great big dipper full of lard from the dripping can. Throw up the skillet, go out and do my shopping, be back before it melts in the pan. 'Cause I'm a woman,
troubled. I'm not sure if it's safe to report from my vantage point. I really need to leave. So the business informed me that the surrounding areas are in ruin. I see some people running now. In the opinion of this reporter, if this nation, or, in fact, the world, ever needed heroes, that time is now. That time is now.
And welcome to RetroforceGO, Destructoid's #1 retro podcast. I'm your host, Chad Concelmo. Woo! Joining me this week are Colette Bennett.
Girl power! Wow, it wasn't any better, was it?
Actually, that was better. We had a practice run before this, and Colette's was. I'm gonna do an impression of Colette's practice run of Girl Power. Girl Power.
Oh boy! Good times.
Also joining us are Stella Wong.
Boobies.
And Topher Cantler.
Root beer.
Does that
Can we
mean
just
vagina?
change? Can Topher's name just be changed, like officially, like legally by law, to Tofu Cantaloupe, so you can call him that on the show?
Yes.
Yeah,
That's like my dream come true.
I just think that it's a great name.
I would also like to have someone
would
with
be
the last
kinda
name
awesome.
Cantaloupe.
Tofu Cantaloupe.
It's amazing. It is kind of weird how much that sounds like your name, Topher.
I know, right?
It's kinda
Tofu.
cool. I wish I had two things, like two regular words that sounded like my name. Wait, let me think. Chain, bone, chain, bow. Tell me more. No, that was terrible. I don't know.
Poor
Doesn't work.
Chad.
Anyway, thank you for joining us this week, everyone. This is episode 67, Retro Heroines. Woo! I'm actually really excited about this show. We've been talking about doing
I
it
am
for-
too.
Yeah, and it kind of worked out great this week with Mirror's Edge coming out. And yeah, it's going to be really fun. I can't wait to talk about some of these awesome chicks. Yeah.
Chicks.
But first, of course, we should get to the Virtual Console releases. Oh, wait, actually, we have Retro Amazing News. Retro Amazing News! Okay, remember when we, like, two weeks ago we said that, oh, is that ever going to get old? The answer is no.
No, it's not ever going to get old. It's so funny. Sorry, Topher. I'm sure you don't think it's that funny anymore.
I didn't think it was funny the first time, but whatever.
And we're like
okay.
crying. We're like, oh my god, it's so funny.
I don't know why I think it's so funny, but I think it's, like, the funniest thing of all time.
I do too.
It's almost funnier than old
crack
people
up.
falling down on America's Funniest Home Videos. Or people falling off trampolines on America's Funniest Home Videos, because that always makes me laugh.
Yeah, I just like
Horrible.
to see people fall.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
So horrible.
This week in Retro Amazing News is nothing.
Wait, what?
I actually didn't really have any Retro Amazing News this week.
Then why did you say that, Chad?
Well, because I thought it'd be fun. I thought it'd be fun to do the introduction.
Oh god, I'm gonna cry.
Well, I also thought that maybe, like, at the last minute, like, there would be, like, a divine intervention, and then all of a sudden, like, a million things of Retro
Like
Amazing.
something would happen and someone would, like, stop you in the middle of the podcast
Yeah.
and tell you about it?
Or not even that. Like, maybe, like, in my inbox, all of a sudden, just, like, it filled up with just all this amazing retro news, and, like, I was like, oh, God, whew, at the last minute. But that didn't happen, so. I think this week everyone was so busy playing like the 75,000 games that are currently out that no one really had any time to come out with any fun retro news, which made me sad.
Yeah, that is kind of sad.
So I'm sorry that
about the new games right now.
Sorry that I teased everyone with the amazing intro, but let's just pretend that Retro Amazing News is I played Ninja Gaiden last night. Which I did, so that's retro.
It's pretty retro amazing news.
Moving
Actually,
on.
you know what? I have an item.
Yes.
For retro amazing news.
Good.
It's like on the border of retro, but I'm going to announce it anyway because I feel it would be relevant to interests. In case you didn't read the site today,
Persona 3. I know.
Yeah, Persona 2 is being reissued by Atlas in a limited run on Amazon.com only for $40, and it comes with an extra bonus CD. And it's so great because it tends to run really expensive on on eBay if you try to get it. So if you like Persona games but you've never played 2, you really should pick up 2, and it goes on sale. Yeah, it's Persona 2 Eternal Punishment, but it goes on sale. I want to say it's on sale already, and it comes out in like a week. So if you want it, you should get it. That's what I'm offering for.
Yeah, that actually is awesome news.
That is awesome news. Shoot, Colette saved the day. Actually, that was all a setup because this is a retro heroine week, so I was like, let me set it up so like there's no news. Then Colette rescue, and she'll be like the retro heroine of RetroforceGO.
You're so clever. Chad, you're way too
I'm bowing right now. Thank you. Sometimes my genius knows no bounds.
It's really true.
That is true.
But on to the Virtual Console releases. We don't have a theme song for that. But I'm going to make one right now. Virtual Console!
That was amazing. I don't even know where that came from, but it was great.
So there's 2 weeks worth, and both weeks they only released one game. But that's okay because, like I said before, there's so much to play right now that I don't know about you guys, but my backlog is so long.
Oh, it's retarded.
I'm about to have a nervous breakdown. Like I don't think I'm gonna play like something like Left 4 Dead or Gears of War 2 or like Prince of Persia when that comes out. I'm probably not gonna play those games probably until like April, like just because I have so many games to play.
Oh wow.
Yeah, no. Totally there with you. There's like a few games. People are like, "Oh, you want to come play Little Big Planet with me?" And I'm like, "I haven't bought it yet. I can't do that. Like, it's crazy."
I'm really surprised that like there's so many people that have played all these games because I'm like, where are these people getting all this money? Because it's like I added up all the amount of money that like on all the games I actually want to buy, and I'm like, that's like almost $1,000 worth of games. Like for real, like it's really like because like games are like $60 now, for like that's pretty crazy.
Well, the only thing I can imagine is that maybe people have been saving knowing that all this stuff is coming out at the end of the year, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe, but I don't know. I'm hoping that Santa Claus visits me and has a giant sack of toys this year because I need a bunch of games.
I was going to say, if you buy all the games you want, then you wouldn't be able to buy Christmas presents for people.
That's what I usually do. I'm just kidding. I buy Christmas presents. I love Christmas. I love buying presents for people. Anyway, we're getting so distracted. So the Virtual Console releases last week was Space Harrier for the Sega Master System.
Yay!
Yeah, actually, Space Harrier is one of those games where I actually have ridiculous, vivid memories of it from way back in the day when the Sega came out. I remember that was kind of like one of the games that they showed on the commercials all the time, And they used it to market the Sega a lot. I remember Space Harrier. It's a game where you it's kind of like a shooter, I guess. Isn't that kind of the best way to explain it? I would think.
Yeah.
Kind of like a shooter, I guess. Yeah, that's how I would.
Kind of like a shooter.
You're flying around as a guy and you shoot things, and that's basically all there is to it.
You're flying around as a guy.
You are though. You're like a guy with like a jet. Like it's not really a jetpack, but you kind of just.
Oh no, he's kind of floating around though.
Yeah, he doesn't really have anything. He's just kind of floating. I don't really understand.
He kind of just floats everywhere, and then aliens or circle rings fly at you, and then you have to shoot them down.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
But it's pretty fun. I mean, it's not like the greatest game of all time, but it's pretty fun. And if anything, I would get it for memories. And it's only 500 points. It's $5. Like you can't go wrong with that. So if you're spending $1,000 on all these games anyway, you can throw down an extra $5 for it.
True that.
But if you only have $5 left in your wallet and that's all you have, like that thing like when in like cartoons where people like pull open like their pockets in their jeans and they like make that like they shrug their shoulders like and there's like nothing in their pockets.
Yeah.
Like Lynn.
If you do that and like only $5 finds out, I would spend it on the second Virtual Console release, which came out Monday, and that is Mega Man 3 for the Nintendo.
Yay! Mega Man 3. So
What a
good.
nice, pleasant surprise. I was not expecting this. And of course, Mega Man 3, I think actually it's kind of like an ever-long gamer debate about which Mega Man's better, Mega Man 2 or Mega Man 3.
2.
I
Why
think
are people
2.
debating
Yeah, I was
this?
gonna say, why are people debating that?
No, I agree, but there's a huge group of people out there
Who are
that
wrong.
Yeah, I was gonna say, people fucking argue about everything. Shut the fuck up and play Mega Man 2.
Exactly.
or Mega Man 9 even, because Mega Man 9 is freaking amazing too.
Indeed.
Yeah, but Mega Man 3 is one of the, because in the kind of in the middle there they got a little kind of crazy. But
Yes.
Mega Man 3 is still when like the Mega Man games are amazing, so I highly recommend it. And of course Mega Man 2 is already out, so you can get that too. And just have a fun Mega Man weekend. But it's a great game, and I totally recommend it. So this
And
week's
that's
pretty
also
good.
500 points?
Yeah, it's only $5.
That's really
I mean,
good.
Yeah, I'm telling you cannot go
Not
wrong with that.
bad.
It's such a good deal. So 2 good games. Mega Man, of course, I would recommend the most if I had to choose. So this week it's a very solid 4 out of 5 cute dolphins.
Yay!
Yay!
Do. Xbox Live Arcade. That was your transition, Topher.
Thanks, Chad.
No problem.
We didn't get a game this week because the new Xbox experience is coming next week.
Oh, I
But
see.
that doesn't make any sense that they didn't give you a game this week if it comes out next week.
I know, really? It's
Yeah, that makes no. So next week nothing will come out either.
Yeah, probably.
probably.
That makes no sense.
They're
I
just
feel like Microsoft are dropping the ball lately.
they're totally dropping the ball. They're just looking for excuses. It's like,
You're right.
oh, we can't give you a game this week because we're busy thinking about this thing that we might do a couple months from now. So
Yeah, weren't they planning it
we
forever?
gotta go think about that.
Gotta go
Well,
think
Topher,
about it.
I've actually always wanted to ask you, and this is probably the perfect time. How do you feel about this new system, this like ultimate system upgrade next week that's going to change everything? Are you for it or against it? I'm very curious.
I actually was looking forward to talking about this because I got a chance to see it
Oh,
last week.
neat.
I have been to the mountain of the new Xbox Live experience and seen the full final version, and it's good.
Oh,
Really?
cool.
Surprisingly, it's good.
What's good
That's
about
really
it?
good. That makes me happy.
Me
I still
too.
think avatars are fucking stupid. And
Yeah, I
you
was gonna
guys will
say.
probably think avatars are fucking stupid, but otherwise, like, it's really good.
And the
I'm curious, like,
avatars
what
are
are
an
the-
option, right? Like you don't have to.
No, you have to have an avatar.
Oh,
yeah.
bummer. Yeah, that
as
kind of
far
sucks.
as I know, they're like really kind of forcing that bitter swill right down our throats.
What's the
But-
difference between?
It's just easier to browse, and it's just much more intuitive. It's not, how you log in now and you have the blades, and I like the blades.
I like the blades too. That's
Yeah,
why I was
and
worried about
the,
this.
Yeah.
the blades are cool, but like, think about when you actually need to find something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it
cool.
takes
You
a
know what I
while.
mean? Like, it
Yeah.
looks cool or whatever, and you know that this blade is for games, this blade is for system settings or whatever. This one's the store, but like, you actually trying to find one item. It's like, okay, let me see what games are out now, and it's like, where the fuck is that? It's just this mess of, if you don't sit on your Xbox all day, you don't know where that stuff is all the time. So it's just much more easier to browse, and surprisingly, it's really fast. It's faster than the blades.
Oh, that's
Wow,
surprising.
nice. Because I always thought that the blades were pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but like, how you'll go to like the My Games menu and it takes fucking 15 minutes for all your games to pop up.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
That kind of stuff, or you'll go to I look at that little loading screen more than I do what's actually on my console.
Yeah.
But the new one's much faster, and I don't know how they pulled that off. They must have lightened something somewhere. But browsing's much faster, and it's just overall good. And,
That's
and the
super
coolest thing is,
exciting.
like, I know when you hit the home button, the little mini blades pop up. That you can get back to the dashboard and whatever.
Right.
That is expanded. Like, you actually have all of the information. So, like, if you don't even want to fuck with the new Xbox dashboard, you can just hit the home button, and you've got the whole old dashboard is just right there in the little mini blades that pop up.
That's really cool that
So
they
you
chose
can
to
you
do
can
that
still
too.
get to all the settings and all your options from that little mini menu.
That's
really
perfect.
good.
So if you don't want to mess with it, you don't even have to. But the really cool thing about it is Xbox Live Arcade. Now, if you go to the game store, all of the Xbox Live Arcade games now have box art.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
That's
so if you,
really cool.
Yeah, when you go to browse the games now and everything that's available, like the Mega Man
I'm
9,
excited about that.
horribly awesome Mega Man 9 box art is there.
Oh.
So you can actually see the cover art that would have been for all of these
that's
games.
cool.
Yeah, it's really,
That is really cool.
For a retro person too, like that's really cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. So, if you kind of wish that you had, the Space Giraffe cover art, there you go.
Oh,
You got
God, I
it.
threw up.
In your mouth?
Something called Space Giraffe, like even though the game's terrible, they could actually make the most amazing box art ever with something called Space Giraffe.
No, but
I
it's
know.
actually, I was really, really surprised and pleased by that. So that's something to really look forward to. It's really cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
it sounds weird, but I'm actually like weirdly excited for that.
Like, you can see the box art for Galaga Legions and all these, like, and they have, like, really cool covers, too, you know what I mean? Like, and a lot of the retro games have these, like, old-school retro covers that look like old cabinets and, the old paintings and stuff like that. So it's really cool to see. So that's a really neat feature to look forward to.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
I didn't
Yeah,
know
it's-
about that.
Awesome.
And your friends list now, instead of just being a list of people, you have your friend's avatar. And it's this.
Oh,
it's
that's
this,
cool.
Like row. It's this row of all of the people on your friends.
Oh,
list,
that's
and you
kind of
see
neat.
Their
That's
avatar.
good.
Their avatars kind of lined up in this long row, like you're walking down a suburban street.
Oh, that's actually kind of cool.
And you can set your own little background. Like one is a nightclub, and there's one that's like a garage type deal.
Okay, see, that makes me a little more excited about the avatar though. Like, it'd be kind of neat to go down and see all the people. Because this sounds really stupid, but there's actually a lot of friends I have that don't even know what they look like.
No, me
And
too.
the avatar will at least give me a little bit of an idea, at least like what they look like. Like I might all of a sudden be like, oh wow, she's a large black woman. I thought she was a little. That would be really cool.
Yeah, but that can be kind of fun. I still think it's stupid, but whatever.
I agree with you, but at least there's some kind of neat thing that they use with it.
Overall, though, it's faster, it's easier to browse, and it's just better, I think. I really like the blades, but you're not really losing the blades because you still have them at the home menu.
Yeah.
But it's just,
Yeah.
I don't know, I like it a lot, and I'm kind of looking forward to it. And I'm
Hey, Topher.
shocked that I'm saying that, but
Yeah, pleasantly
from
surprised.
the videos and
Yay.
everything that we've seen,
Surprise.
all the previews and the stupid trailers, it looked really fucking stupid.
Well, I was worried that you honestly were gonna bash
But
it.
once you actually have it on your console and you can mess with it and look through it, it's really quick and easy, and I like it.
Can you have more than 100 friends now?
I don't know about that.
I hope
hope
so.
so.
I hope so, because that would be handy.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard anything about that. But
Topher, I'm so happy. Like I was
yeah,
really
just from what I've seen though, it looks really it's really good.
well. Next week we'll get the real like final word, I guess, because we'll all have
Yes.
it. But
The
Yeah.
final word is still going to be that avatars are fucking stupid.
Yeah.
But
yeah, honestly,
It's true.
like I mean, if they have like if you can customize them really well, like then maybe that might be kind of fun. But I agree with you. Like it just makes it look kind of annoying. Like when all the avatar, I don't know.
it is annoying. It's really dumb, and I don't know who they're trying to. I guess they're trying to appeal to non-gamers with that,
Of course,
the way they did with Mii's. But
yeah.
people will think that's fun to play dress up. But I don't know. I customized my own avatar, and it looked a little too much like me. And,
That's cool though.
Yeah,
That's
I
cute.
still think it's dumb, but whatever.
Well,
Whatever.
we'll see what my avatar looks like because you know how like some people I guess have faces and bodies that just can't be made in avatars. Like my me looks absolutely nothing like me.
See, I would think it would. That's
No,
so
that's
funny.
the thing. Like it's impossible for me to make things that look like me. So like, and it's not even you can also sometimes you just think that because it's you, but like even my friends have told me that like it looks nothing like me. So I'm really worried because I want to try to be able to make an avatar that actually looks like me, but unfortunately I don't know. Maybe it's because I have a weird shaped body and a weird shaped face.
Oh yeah,
No.
Chad, you're so deformed. Let me tell you.
No, I'm not saying I'm deformed. I don't know. It's just I guess it's like I guess I don't have very popular features that would make
It's
it.
because you're more than human. There can be only one.
This is
Et
true.
cetera, et cetera.
This is
I'll
very
just
true.
pretend. I'll pretend that's the reason. Well, that's cool, Topher.
Yeah,
That's really.
But I really think they're stupid, and you're probably going to think it's stupid too when you get your hands on it. It might be kind of fun to do it for the first time around, but then after a while you'll be like, yeah, this is dumb. But it's something we have to get used to, so whatever.
Yeah.
But overall, it's I like it, and it makes finding the shit that's on my Xbox easier, and that's okay with me.
I agree with you.
Turn on your Xbox anymore.
Yeah, I never. if
I don't either. I've been playing Fallout, but before that, I was like, God, I haven't turned it on in so long.
I've just been playing Left 4 Dead demo forever.
Yeah, really, there's actually some stuff to play on PS3 now, so that has been sort of my drug of choice lately.
Definitely.
Yay! Well, that's cool, Topher. I can't wait to get it.
Yeah, fun.
New tough.
Whatever.
New tough.
Stop.
Dun. Beware.
But Vigilante 8 came out last week.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Sorry. I just
Get
the
too
Colette,
soon.
I forgot that an actual game came out. I'm so sorry, Topher.
No, that's okay.
Last week.
You didn't miss anything. It's Vigilante 8.
Yeah,
It was on PlayStation and 64.
I don't like that game at all. Actually.
Whatever. Twisted Metal ripoff, not as good.
Yeah.
Moving right along.
No, yeah. Dun. We wear.
Duh.
Colette, I'm actually really excited when you're talking about WiiWare because there's just one specific game that gave me like a huge boner when it was announced like months ago.
You mean Yummy Cookie Jam?
I wish. Well, no, actually, the name of that game gives me a boner, but not the actual game. But that is not what I was talking about.
Oh, I thought I was very excited about Yummy Cooking Jam because it said it's the best name.
That sounds delicious.
Dude, seriously?
I feel like we shouldn't have a game called Yummy Cooking Jam on our retro heroine. Because I don't know, it just feels a little offensive. Like
Yummy cooking.
Why would that be offensive? Women like to cook.
Oh no.
Yummy Cooking Jam!
They like to cook and clean and take care of babies. That's what. Right? Am I wrong? Did I miss something?
Topher.
Oh my.
So, Yummy Cooking Jam is a cooking game, obviously, which you must serve food to your customers as quickly as you can, kind of like Diner Dash kind of thing, which normally wouldn't be that interesting to me. The game's 1,000 points, and I'm like, okay, that's kind of pricey, whatever, It's kind of like a guilty pleasure game. Like,
oh, really?
yeah, like I don't know how you guys feel about it, or if you play like anything like Bejeweled or whatever. But like every time I play Bejeweled, I feel guilty. Like I'm going to eventually become like the 40-something woman that plays it nonstop, And that's how Yummy Cooking Jam felt. But like people would call me and they'd be like, "Oh hey," and I'm like, "Hey, I can't talk. I'm playing Yummy Cooking Jam." And it was like I think that I almost feel like the name of the game makes the game worth 1,000 points.
Well, that's a surprise. That's cool.
like
Seriously. No, it's not a great game. It's kind of just there. It's an average game, but the name is the best thing ever. So, if you're like equally as easily amused as I am, you might want to download it just based on that. The other game, which I assume Chad is the one you were interested in, is Brain Challenge. Is that what you were interested in hearing about?
Nope, because there's one that came out the week before.
Ah, okay. We'll return to this.
Yes.
Well, Brain Challenge is basically the same type of thing like the DS brain training games, et cetera, et cetera. It's 1,000 points. You can play with up to 4 people, and I honestly feel like if you want to play a brain game, you should just go get Brain Training because it's the first thing that came out that made this popular, and it's better. Like, this is okay, but I know that I'll never play it again, like, after I played it just to play it, to talk about it for the show. So it's not, once again, it's not shitty, it's just there. Mm-hmm. And you should probably play Brain Training instead, especially for 1,000 points. But there were 2 games last week which we missed, which were Home Sweet Home and Alien Crush Returns. Chad,
Alien Crush Returns! Oh my god, I'm so excited about that game!
Chad, were you excited about? You were very excited about Alien Crush Returns.
Alien Crush and Devil's Crush for the TurboGrafx 16 are. They play those like once a week. They're so much fun.
Well, for people who don't know, it was, yes, a popular TurboGrafx pinball classic, Alien Crush, and this is honestly, like, I mean, I like pinball a lot, so let me just say that I'm a little biased, but for 800 points, and to be able to play with 4 people, like, this is probably the most kind of unexpected fun that I've had messing with the Wii in a while, actually. Mm-hmm. So, it's got, like, the grotesque, kind of eye-stunning, like, play fields and all the cool action ball gimmicks that let you do stuff, and you can actually even nudge the machine with the Wii remote, which, whatever. I don't really give a shit. Yeah, I hate to say it, I don't give a shit what I can do with the Wiimote anymore, because it's like, oh, look, you can, jam this thing up his ass by, like, jamming the Wiimote in the air. It's like, whatever. But the game is... I know. It came out in Japan.
Choaniki, too.
Right? But... yeah, so it's fun, and I would say that if you're going to download anything from the past 2 weeks, that you should definitely do this, because it's less than the other games, and it's more fun. So, Chad, definitely download this game.
I'm totally downloading it. I can't wait.
And the other game, Home Sweet Home, is basically like a chance to unleash your hidden interior design talents, and what? It's so girly. And not in the good way, not in the, oh, look, there's a cute little ribbon on the back of my shirt, or, oh, that's pink, it's so cute. No. This shit is like gag me with a spoon. Like, it's one step away from Barbie Horse. Like, Barbie Horse Adventures is, like, not far away from Home Sweet Home. So it's 1,000 points, it's one player, you can't even play it with anybody else. And, if you want to be an interior designer, you should just play Animal Crossing, really.
Seriously, or Money Chaser.
Yeah.
Better.
Yeah, it's so much better, and it has so much more personality. It just, I hate to say it, but like a lot of Wii games, it felt kind of contrived. So, not that you were hot to download it anyway, but don't download Home Sweet Home.
I will not be downloading Home Sweet Home.
But you should get Alien Crush Returns.
Home Sweet Home sounds like some terrible, like, Reese Witherspoon, like, romantic comedy.
Yeah.
It
yeah,
sounds
where
like
like
a
her
Harvest Moon game to me.
Yeah, like where
me of.
Reese's dog pees on like her neighbor's lawn, and they come out and have like conversation, and then they end up like bumping into each other at the coffee house.
Exactly.
And then they
Yeah.
fall in
So-
love, and it's all quirky, and it's like, oh, you got your tampons in my fucking house, and what are we gonna do?
That's exactly it, actually.
Let's go camping, and something quirky will happen, and then I'll shoot
not
myself in
fun.
the face.
Well, it's kind of regardless of the fact that WiiWare is still annoyingly releasing these damn mini games over and over again and not doing something like Braid or Lost Winds, but I have to be honest, at least they're consistently releasing things. It seems like every week there's at least 2 games.
No, they're consistent. They're just consistently kind of boring. But Alien Crush kind of makes up for it this week, so I would say just based on Alien Crush and the fact that a game exists that's called Yummy Yummy Cooking Jam. I think I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5 Chocobo week.
That's not bad.
Not bad.
No, it was passable.
Cool. Well, on that note, good downloadable week. Not really for Xbox Live Arcade, but we got a good review of the new upgrade, so that's a good thing. So yeah, it was a pretty good week, so that makes me happy. Smiley face. So yeah, we will be right back after this short break.
Let's go.
Hello, another New Gamer Dictionary this week. Last week I asked you what is it called when, say, in Star Fox 64, Andros suddenly has a special form, and Resident Evil 4, a boss has a special... it's every video game ever, pretty much. Fucking, the boss, you fight the boss, you beat the boss, you think, and then he says, now you see my true form, and then turns into something completely different. We had a lot of stuff come in, and by I don't know why I'm saying we, it's just me. I had a lot of stuff come in. The funny thing is, Hamza Infinity's End and Tom Sweeney all called it the Dragon Ball Z effect, and then Infinity's End also called it Ganon syndrome, and then Shat called the previous boss, the one before the let me show you my true form, Ganon dwarfism, which I thought was pretty cute. Chris Lloyd sent in a bunch. He called it the Jekyll and Hyde maneuver, except he spelled it really, really British, so maneuver is like Manouvre, and I kind of respect it just for that. Hulkosis, as in the Incredible Hulk. Expectaboo, and in his words, you are expecting transition all the way through, so you kind of expect the big scare, hence expect a boo. Wilbo Poag called it megalomaniac stupidity and brought up a good point, which is every boss who does that should say something along the lines of, why didn't I do this from the beginning? Because none of these bosses really have any occasion to trick you into thinking that they are normal. They don't have to like go around to the shops and get milk or anything like that and look normal for those. They might as well just look ugly the entire time. Seth338 introduced me to a website that basically renders this entire sequence of RetroforceGO completely pointless. It's called TV Tropes, and they've basically been amassing this big dictionary of existing video game phrases. So you can go there and check a lot of cool stuff out. It seemed very useful. I'll probably still keep doing this though, just because I'm uncreative and lazy. Anyway, Juan Lopez calls it transmogrified deja vu, which nice props for using transmogrified. Moonstorm called it the Why Won't You Just Die Already, abbreviated to WWYJD. And my favorite came from a new challenger who called it Columbos, as in reference to the show Columbo with Peter Falk. And in his words, he says, just when you think they're going to exit, they say one more thing, and then if you're too young to know what Columbo is, then you're not going to get any of that. But those were a lot of good ones. My favorite was probably from a new challenger, but once again, it doesn't really matter what my favorite is. The New Gamer Dictionary for this next week coming up actually comes from Topher Cantler. He wants to know it's sort of a combination of the very first one we did, the menu memory one. What happens when you're so into the menus and you think you've completely got a hold on those menus in an RPG and you accidentally choose the wrong thing halfway through, a 3-hour fight with some big bucking boss and you completely screw yourself over because of the mistake that you've made. What do you call that mistake that's just born out of hitting the wrong thing on a menu? And I guess you can expand it to all things. What if you hit save instead of load after you've died? Just any misuse of the menu that fucks you over permanently. That's all I've got for this week. I'll read your shit in the next week, and if you're going to send them, please send them to Reverend Anthony at gmail.com. The Anthony at Destructo.com doesn't really work as well as I thought it would. And put New Gamer Dictionary in the subject heading of the email, please. I would very much appreciate that. Talk to you guys later.